Hi, how's everyone doing? It's that time again where we reference Erie, Indiana. Anyone know any topical Erie, Indiana references? Because I haven't seen that show or read those books since I was like 8 or 9. So I don't know what's topical with Erie, Indiana. I think the microphone is too sensitive. Or not sensitive enough. One of those. Should be fine. Sometimes I'll just be chatting with my mouth open. Wait. Idling with my mouth open. Just pretend I'm chewing. That's what Gila monsters do, you know, is we chew. Alright. So we're playing Fear the Spotlight. Andy already streamed this, I think, last year. And I didn't get to see all of it, but I really liked what I saw. It is ostensibly a horror game that happens in a school. Thematically, it looks like it's about what it's like to be gay in high school. So there may be a lot of sensitive issues that are presented. It is a horror game, so it does get that blanket content warning, of course. Horror games tend to confront serious issues with all the sensitivity of Triple H in... I don't have a specific Triple H match to reference. Dang it. Doesn't matter, because in most of them, he just takes a sledgehammer and then hits people with the wrong side of it. The problem with using a sledgehammer in wrestling is if you actually swing the thing, you're gonna kill someone. So anytime they bring in a sledgehammer, it looks incredibly silly. Alright, let's get this show on a road, shall we? Open up the Epic Games client. Fear the Spotlight was free last week, so that's why I have it. The best price for a game, I think, is free. At least from didn't have much preparation HHH. Very nice. That's how I get most of my games, is free. So hi Bad Road, hi Willow. Wonderful to see you. But yeah, all the sensitivity of I don't know, I got nothing today. which means we're just gonna click here. And you get to see the horrible looking Epic Games client. It's ugly, it's slow, it's difficult to keep organized, and it always starts you out on a page full of ads. Hi, Beekeeper. Sponsor me. Sponsor me, Epic Games. So that you can pay me to badmouth your terrible client. It's kind of like, it's wild because it's managed to be worse than Steam was when Steam first came out. Whoa, that was louder than expected. Might have to turn the game sound down a little bit. Whatever. I know, I did the silly thing and gave them my information. A Comedy Central roast. Ouch. Alright, I don't know if this game has controller support. I feel like I'd prefer it in this type of game. Oh, yeah, there we go. And the reason I'm playing the game, instead of just letting it languish in my library, is because my wonderful partner Mox mentioned it and said it looked really cool. So we're playing this. Steam's still the best one of these clients, right? And Steam isn't good. They're just the less terrible option. Alright, frame rate. No, we're gonna go to smooth because I have chronic migraines. Probably don't need VSync. Why is it getting brighter when I turn off VSync? Is that visible on stream? Wow, the game is really dark on the stream. That's interesting. We'll see how it looks when we're actually in-game, because it's not actually as dark as it looks. But it does look like that in my OBS client, so it's not even because of Twitch. It's just something about the way it's going. I like GOG because you can get offline installers. Yes, that is a big advantage for GOG. GOG Galaxy is probably the closest one to being as high a quality as Steam. You know what? In a lot of ways, it's better. So, you know, they're a little neck and neck there. Okay, we're gonna go to large subtitles. Blue highlights on, I feel like, is a good idea for dyslexia. Oh, it's from Blumhouse. And Cozy Game Pals. I play soft games. I hear this game is not all that soft, but softer than you expect, especially in the quiet moment. Alright, let's go. Let's actually play the game.
Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty. Let's go.
Crap. You serious? My cursor is... why is my cursor stuck on the screen? Oh no. Oh no, I hate that. Try that. Well, now my controller doesn't work. Nor does my keyboard. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try restarting the game once, and if that doesn't work, we're just dealing with a cursor in the middle of the screen. Look, I don't get views past a couple seconds on YouTube. I don't care about the metrics that the mouse is gonna hurt.
Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty. Let's go.
Alright, there we go. That is some weirdly intense texture warping in a way that a PlayStation wouldn't do. Oh no, is it because of the frame rate? Well, let's find out. Nope. Is it supposed to look like that? Because that is a lot. I don't see anything else that'll... Maybe if I turn off VSync. No, just as bad. That's a wild choice. Okay. Hopefully I don't get ill. No, we would do everything through a capture card.
Library is this way, right?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Oh, press A to interact. As I press my hand through the wall and my face up against the sign next to the door says, Faculty Offices.
Ugh. I was just in the counselor's office last week.
Oh, right. She said your boots were a distraction?
Yeah, well, at least I got to sit in detention all day instead of going to class.
Well, if someone can't focus because of a cool pair of boots, that's their own fault.
Right?
Right? Library? Here we come.
Oh, actually, the library's the other way? You really don't go to the library much.
Oh, ha ha. I know you pretty much live at the library, but books are really not my scene.
And if you hold down and press left or right, you can make me do the duck walk.
It's locked.
Cool, huh?
Don't worry. I've got this.
So, how did you learn to pick locks?
My older brother. He was obsessed with lockpicking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away.
Oh, yeah? What else did he teach
Do
you?
some squats.
How to use pepper spray, how to forge my parents' signature, not to talk to cops.
That is a...
You know,
Sir,
stuff.
that is a responsible brother.
I can teach you too if you want.
My parents would kill me if I ever forged their signature.
They'd kill you if they knew where we were right now.
That's true.
Took me years to realize he probably meant duck and not duck bird, yes.
But I doubt he meant breaking and entering.
My corruption skills are working. Viv, get down.
Oh no, is somebody there?
No, it's just the security camera. Stay down and out of the light. Wait here with me until I say go.
All right.
Go, Viv.
All right. She's much more used to walking while crouching and sneaking around. Our character does so much slower.
Okay, get ready. Run for it.
Oh god, how do I run?
Phew, made it.
That was a close
Okay, I
one.
found it. It's left trigger.
Great job.
Whoa.
Holy crap. The weather couldn't be more perfect. I hope the board looks as old and creepy as I imagine.
It totally does. You're gonna love it.
The poster reads, Vote Jessica for senior class president. A friend to all.
Friend? What a joke. Just last week, I overheard her talking crap about me in the bathroom.
Ugh, what a jerk.
Whoa. This must be it. Can you take it out?
A flyer on a display stand. This month's display features the history of the occult. I was able to convince the librarians to showcase supernatural history because I knew Amy liked this stuff. I didn't realize it would lead to us breaking in and using it. Time to spirit board. Oh, that last part was our character's dialogue. That's the spirit board I need. Not Ouija. This is commercially distinct. If I open the display case, I can grab it. The cabinet needs a key to be unlocked. Select item to use. All I have is a letter. I'm so nervous for her to read this. I really poured my heart out in this letter. This is the wrong item.
I need to go grab the key for the display case. The librarian keeps it in the office. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'll go find a spot to set up while you're doing that.
Our character knows where the office is. I do not. At least I assume she does, since she's in the library a lot. What if game companies were willing to directly tackle difficult subjects in their video games in the 90s, and that's how we get this? This character also has asthma. That might have something to do with her comparatively undeveloped athleticism. Yes. A memorial to those who died in the fire in 1991. There's a portrait photo of every student in the accident. So sad. All these people. I also like that the stuff on the walls is a little cartoony and matches the art style of the 3D models, which could often be something that was overlooked in actual 90s games. A note between students. Ugh, I hate it when Ms. Richards takes away our phones. Seriously, now we have to write notes like we're cavemen. Lol, did you see that Bookworm and Goth Girl are hanging out now? Ha ha ha, no way. Kinda makes sense. I heard Vivian doesn't even have a cell phone. Isn't that crazy? No wonder she hangs out with Amy. She doesn't see all the weird satanic stuff she posts. There's a drawing of Amy with devil horns and a fire behind her. Ugh, did they leave this here on purpose? I mean, probably not, honestly. Kids are just bad at that stuff. So the office is either back here or... yeah, here it is. It's the emergency exit. No, never mind. I just saw a door and assumed. I'm glad she knew it was the emergency exit. This isn't an office, this is a counter. Here's where they keep our key cards. You take the library key cards, which definitely won't get you in trouble when they see that your key is the one that opened it. Photo display, Student Volunteer of the Month, Vivian Singh. Oh boy, forgot about this. I hope Amy doesn't see. I won't hear the end of it. Nah, I think Amy would be cool with it, even if she laughed a bit. You getting down, Gaston? Okay. He's a good baby. Oh, careful. He tripped. Children have terrible OPSEC, right? Which is why it's important to teach them this stuff, like lockpicking. Never commit a crime. We do not endorse crime here. The cabinet needs a key to be unlocked. This is obviously not going to open this cabinet. This is the wrong item. So now I can go into what I assume this must be the office. Okay. Now here's where a key card will go. Oh, see, I found the locations in the wrong order. Wait, she just left the key in the reader? Speaking of kids with terrible OPSEC. I'm gonna spy on this note written between teachers. Please be careful not to leave important documents lying around. I've moved them to the bottom filing cabinet drawer to keep them safe, so obviously we're gonna peek at those. Bottom file drawer. Aw, it's jammed. But we do not have a pry tool. I'm gonna use this key on it. Aw. Faculty records for former librarians. Records for overdue books and fines. Juicy gossip, but I don't have the time right now. Order forms and receipts for new textbooks. It's one of my inhalers. I must have left this behind. This will be useful if my lungs ever need relief. The plans for school renovations. They finished construction recently. You can't tell there was a fire here. Alright, that everything? This is still here. Yeah, that's just saying I can read the note again, I guess. I like that there's a zoom out icon. Knowing what people are checking out and what they're holding on to for too long. Exactly. Now, I'm gonna go all the way around because I forgot where I was going briefly. A sec. No. Not what I'm looking for. Really? I can't take the key out. Cover your tracks and clean up as you go. This is 101. How to talk dirty and influence people by Lenny Bruce. It's a disheveled old book. There is an information card that reads, "Here lies the Book of Lost Memories." It's a collection of notes and photographs that are said to answer the secret history of our neighboring haunted town. It's a copy of the book To Kill a Mockingbird. There is an information card that reads, "How to Kill a Mockingbird." This paperback copy was found in the attic of A Mockingbird. Sorry, an ancient creepy cult. Reader beware, you're in for a fright. Commercially distinct. Something tells me the librarian ran out of things to put in the display. Little bit.
Got it. Now, where did Amy go off to?
To-do list can be accessed from the inventory menu. And I put the key back. No, I apparently have left that key in the display case. Oh my god. Look, when I was 15, I was a lot better at sneaking. Maybe I'm in the minority there. Oh, that note's still on the table. No mockingbirds were harmed in the making of this book. Oh, I really hate Twitch Mobile. In the butt by my book, pounded in the butt by my book, pounded in my butt by my own buck. Butt by Chuck Tingle. Oh god. Probably the first time this child has broken a rule. You know what? Very fair.
Got the spirit board.
Yes! I mean... Welcome, Vivian. Please, take your seat. and we can begin. Tonight, I will be your guide into the world of the supernatural. Are you ready?
I think so.
Pull the lever.
Nothing too creepy, okay?
Don't worry. I've got everything under control. Just do whatever I say.
Okay.
Good. To start, go ahead and place the spirit board on the table.
Oh, good. They actually are making me select it. I like little things like that. Having the player interact with the scenes is very, very...
This thing looks even cooler up close.
It's a good thing if done well.
We have to set the right ambience. I'll light these first 2 candles. Now you light the other 2.
Matches. I can light this candle. Candles lit.
Have you ever actually done this before?
Well, not exactly, but I've read a lot about it.
Oh, what book?
No books, just
I mean, I used to wear bright colors as a goth when I was younger.
there's one last thing.
What is that?
It's a rose I found in my locker last week.
Aww.
I don't know how it got in there, but it's all burnt and old.
Oh.
I have a feeling it has something to do with the school fire.
Wait, Amy, is that true?
I know it sounds crazy, but just play along.
It's not that. I believe you. But do you think this is safe?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up.
Bubblegum goth. That's exactly right.
Okay, let's do this thing. Let's both put our fingers lightly on the planchette.
I'm trying to do it lightly.
Grabbing the planchette.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's cute.
Just like that.
My fuck up.
Now repeat after me.
Actually was noticed by the
Hands
story.
entwined and hearts aligned. We seek the realm of the undefined.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
That should be it. If there are any spirits here tonight, we invite you to talk to us. Please, show us a sign if you're here.
I don't think this is working.
I could move it automatically.
What was that?
Or manually, rather.
Spirit,
The opposite of automatically.
are you here with us?
Oh, shit.
Amy, was that you?
Holy crap. I can't believe it's working. Spirit, who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around? Spirit, are you dangerous?
Yes. I'm probably supposed to let go, huh?
It's going to be okay, Vivian. Take deep breaths.
I finally let go.
Amy, I want to stop! Amy,
Y'all see Caillou behind her?
are you okay? Overlight the candles.
This is some piercing darkness.
Amy? Amy! Where are you?
Dot 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 dot.
Amy?
Dot dot.
Where did you go?
the books did the domino thing. Oh good, she grabbed one of the candles. Oh, the lighting is so much like Silent Hill 1. I really love that. We got sounds off to the side. A memorial to those who... Oh, they're all skeletons now. Oh no. Oh no, they all turned into skeletons. I want you all to know that I'm very much enjoying myself, and when I'm making jokes, it's in good fun. But something is wrong with all the portraits. They're skeletons. They're bones. Those are bones that were people at one time. Oh no. Oh, I can just creep through some of the books. Alright. And I'm not gonna be very sneaky holding a candle. So I figure I can stand up. An old-looking desk. What is that doing here? Being a... Whoa! Wow, that caught me off guard a bit. Oh, this lighting here, this is really cool. And it's just the exit sign over a sewer grate. Or, I guess, drainage gate. Too small to be a sewer grate. Sewer pipe. Some sort of tunnel closed off by bars. What is that cold, bitter smell? Sewers are usually large enough for a grown person to stand up in because they require maintenance. What's a desk doing in a library? We've got one who can see. 24 students, that's almost an entire class. That's more than an entire class in a well-funded school. Oh, right, I have coffee. Oh, I love coffee. A lot of people say they love coffee, but they just like coffee a lot. I want to marry coffee. I am in a polycule with Mox and coffee. That one didn't shock me. There's definitely some jump scare here, but they've been fairly minor, I think. And now there is fire. Whoops. But I said almost an entire class. You know what? Fair enough. Now the smoke is gonna set off the asthma. Whoa. Okay, this is kind of cool how the fire is closing in as we go. I wonder if I can die here or if it will only advance when I do. Cute. I wouldn't go into a tunnel created by a seemingly infinite moving wall. Escape artist, 30 XP. Wow. You know what I love? Achievements. I don't care about achievements. Alright, now we're in a school hallway. Looks different than the one we have because this is obviously pre-renovation. Have we learned what year it is? The fire happened in 1991. But I don't know what a year it is in the initial setting. Oh, the lockers are becoming uneven. And knock Ed down. There are papers and textbooks scattered on the ground. Wait, is this right? Why are the pages dated 1991? Not going for subtlety here. Where am I? I mean, we've played video games before, so we know what happened. Some of us have even watched sci-fi or read a book. That a sun lion? Oh, that's a person on a golden plaque. It looks, oh, it intentionally looks like a lion from a distance. And as I got closer, we saw that the shadows looked like children, and that is a whole lot of cool effects done with just the rendering. It's a statue of a girl with her hands reaching out. Would somebody put this here? Her hands are reaching out as if she's waiting for me to give her something. I don't have anything that I want to give her. Oh, we've got a window. The payphone. I can get out there. I can call Amy to see if she's okay. So I think that pretty safely places this before 2005 or so. A lion eating the sun is alchemical imagery for Aqua Regia. That's wild. I cannot imagine a school having payphones past about 2005, especially not, you know, normalized enough that a random kid would see it. And think that it's normal. Oh, hi! That was cute. Just a little guy. Wonder if it's his birthday. Flyer. It reads, tryouts for Phantom of the Opera this Friday. I think I've ever been in a school that had payphones. If you needed to use the phone, you went to the office. My high school had payphones, if I recall. And that was like around 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. It will be the biggest show Sunnyside has put on yet. All experience levels are welcome to try. Will you be the next star at Sunnyside? Your high school had payphones? There you go. So I'm not alone in that. A flyer for Phantom of the Opera tryouts. Again. There's a toolbox on the desk. It's a keycard reader. Okay, so sometimes I see something like this and I think, well, why doesn't she just break the window? But because of how Vivian has been set up, I can absolutely believe that she would not break the window in this situation. Insert funds. Display says insert funds. Second. Damn. I tried. A tube of welding glue in slot B34. Try actually hitting B34, but it's gonna ask for funds. Yeah, nothing. Hasn't occurred to her that breaking the window is an option. Yeah. And even if she thinks of it, it'll take her forever to work up the nerve. Why is this a bathroom? There's a tryout flyer soaked in water on the ground. There's also a diary page that reads, "I'm so anxious about Friday. Phantom of the Opera is one of my favorite shows of all time." Heather was so angry when she found out I was practicing. I already don't have friends, and now everyone glares at me to stay on Heather's good side. I just want to be the star, so maybe Raoul will finally notice me. Yes, I saw you. I'll give you your privacy. She will open this gym bag, though. You take the office key card. The note says, "Hey Dana, could you return the toolbox to the repair guy that came last week? He left in a hurry and forgot his stuff. Said he heard ghosts in the underground area. Must have been those kids again." Thank you, Bad Road. Alright, so now... Oh, that's just a section of pipe. Thought it was another tunnel. Alright, so now we can use the office key card to open the office. A note between students. We're going to hang out in the underground tunnels again. You in? No, duh. I heard there's spy holes into every class somewhere down there. Isn't that creepy? Gross. Let's find them. Oh good, it's a grave. The faded headstone reads, "Light of my life, fire in my heart, my sin, my soul." You know what, I'm gonna wait a second before trying that. A note between students. Hey, are you trying out for the play this Friday? No way, Heather's just gonna get the lead again anyway. I overheard Chrissy practicing in the bathroom. She sounded pretty good. Maybe she'll get the lead. The weird girl? As if. Plus, Heather always gets her way. Alright then. Alright, we're gonna insert key card. Has an anime girl as the photo. They thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. I'm keeping the camera around because I want to see all the bits where there's the creepy little kid in the corner. Ugh. Oh, come on. We all know what it is. Darn. Well, I guess we gotta find the combination. 1, 2, Heather Duke, Chandler, or McNamara. Why not all three? The vent's big enough for me to crawl through. I need to remove the screws before I can go in. Should be able to remove the screw with the right tool. I mean, I've seen several things in this area that we could undo a screw with. It's an incident report that reads, students involved, Heather Moore, Chrissy Castro. In the locker room, students witnessed Heather locking Chrissy in a bathroom stall. Heather kept the door blocked while other students dumped a bucket of water over Chrissy. There's a sticky note on top of the report. It reads, "Don't file this report. We don't want to deal with Superintendent Moore again." budgets are tight enough as it is. Yep. This was also my high school experience. We were popular. Not in, you know, the preppy kids popular way. Just everyone knew and liked us. Except for a couple people who knew and despised us. Chrissy must be the one who wants to impress Raoul, yeah. And yeah, Heather Moore, daughter of Superintendent Moore. No wonder she always gets her way. Rose is stuck on something. I can get a better look if I dig in the dirt. I need to find a way to pry open the figures. Do we though? I feel like at this point I would give up on the weird gold foil flower. Yeah, already saw that. The underground tunnels are going to be through the vent. To get into the vent, we need to open the lockbox, which requires us to find a combination. No. Already read that. I was trying to see if we could open the door that we saw the feet in. Sentences that video games make you say. Oh, and this is going to be a convenient hiding spot when the spotlight when the spotlight is turned on me. There's welder's glue. There's all this stuff that I don't know what it's going to be for yet. Sorry, B34 yet. I leave this area. And if so, where can I go out here? No clues here. You don't have the rose to give you, sorry. Right, phone. Need to find money for both the vending machine and the phone, I guess. Oh, here we go. Here's something interactive. A fence covered in tape that says, "Caution." Is this the burned area? I thought they finished renovating it last year. You really not understand that you're not in the same place and or time. Do we need to pry open the fingers? That's what I'm saying. Seems like we really don't, but that's definitely what the game wants us to feel. There's nothing else that stands out here. See, there's a note I missed. Can't reread the notes from my... Unlock the statue door, get the metal rose. Okay, just in case I hadn't figured it out, it is actually a quest thing. There's only the one note that even mentions the toolbox. I don't know what to make of that. Read this one? Hey Dana, could you check if... we hadn't read this one. Can you check if all the repair guy's tools are in the box? There should be pliers and a screwdriver inside. The password is 001. God damn it. I'm so mad. Zero one. That's the kind of code that an idiot puts on his luggage. One 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 1111. Lois? Damn. Trying to think where I saw that. There's definitely a place I'd seen that joke earlier than Family Guy, but it's not coming to me. Pick up the screwdriver. There are broken pliers. If I repair them, I can take them. So that's what the welding glue is going to be for. I just want to point out that welding glue usually refers to epoxy. Epoxy can hold stuff together at a high tensile strength if it is spread evenly over a larger area. But the smaller the area, the more brittle it's going to be. Plus, if it gets hot or cold, then it will also become more brittle or more what's it called? It'll become more brittle or turn liquidy, softer. Basically, using it on a pair of pliers is not functionally useful. It can be damn nice for miniatures, though, because they don't need to withstand pressure. Ideally, they don't need to withstand pressure. Can I keep the screws? These are really big screws. All right. A note to the principal. I saw some kids trying to sneak into the tunnels again. Luckily, Crane was there and stopped them before they got hurt. He said he'd keep an eye on the sewer entrance to make sure the kids don't go in there. All right, that didn't tell us anything new. This camera's kind of on par with the way Donkey Kong Bonanza does cameras, though obviously on a much smaller scale. The window to the boys' locker room is open. Uh-oh, she broke a rule. This is the second time in her life. The other being 30 minutes ago. Note between students. Can't believe Chrissy the weirdo has the guts to practice in front of me. Right? Who is she kidding? No way is she beating you, Heather. Totally. I'll make sure my dad talks to Mr. Crane just in case. I'm so jealous. Your dad being superintendent is so cool. These don't sound like actual teenagers to me. I guess they sound like teenagers in horror movies, which is probably the intent. Hey. That door is blocked off, so we're going through this hole in the wall. I found the drain. Are we gonna find a clump of hair? This isn't a drain at all. This is a mini golf hole. And yet miniatures always seem to, have pressure applied unnecessarily to them. Constantly. You reach into the drain and find 2 quarters. Man, we can get welding glue for a quarter. Oh, good. Then this is the best vending machine of all time. Siren Head, Siren Head. Wait. There's our monster. Hide in the trash can, hide in the trash can. I'm a quick thinking. Keep going. I'm waiting. Flee the spotlight, 30 XP. So something that I usually think about, that I often think about while playing stealth games, is that there's a lot of stealth games that I just can't do because they don't give me a clear signal of where the things or people I'm supposed to be hiding from are. Games that do some of this stuff really well, the best one I can think of is Metal Gear. Both the original Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid do it really, really well. Because the original Metal Gear, you can see the whole room, which allows you to know where your enemies are. Metal Gear Solid has the cool radar thing. And for all my complaints about Metal Gear, it does stealth really, really well most of the time. And this has taken a completely different approach that I've never seen before. It's showing me where these enemies are by the position and motion of the light that they emit. And that is cool as hell. I'm gonna say they sound like teenagers in horror movies, which is why Jason kills them. Oh, also true, though. All right. Now we move forward, move forward, move forward. Probably safe to stand up until we hear the music again. All right, a quarter for welding glue in 1991. That's wild, right? A slot for me to insert money. Again, if this were a different character, I would be confused why she doesn't just knock out the front of the vending machine. Oh my god, it's so good. It almost feels like it's making fun of the way horror is often done in video games. With the loud little crackles. Brave. I guess that's because I went after the little guy to see if I could spot him, which is just, you know, that's something that might get me killed one day in real life. There's a specific type of glue that I always liked for minis, which is it has the same stuff in it, but in a lower concentration as a nail polish remover. I can't think of the name for that right now. And what it would effectively do is it would form a goop and melt the plastic so it sticks together. Acetone, thank you. An acetone-based glue. Testers makes a good one that's relatively cheap. There are broken pliers. I mean, we could take them even if we didn't repair them. They just wouldn't be useful. Alright, now I should be able to pry open the hands. This really has captured the spirit of some of my favorite types of horror. So far, I'm quite impressed. Pliers should do the trick. We're gonna have to do each finger. Oh, God. And then the thumb just went straight through it. These fingers are clearly on joints, right? I'm not imagining that. Sudden musical sting, okay. Alright, just a quick enclosed area. I'm not running all over the map. I guess I'm about done with this area then. That's not how light works. Rose and a note. A burned letter and rose. How did I never notice you before the audition? You are really something special. Your secret admirer. Not creepy at all. Oh, because it's Phantom of the Opera, you get it? Do you get it? Hands are reaching out, etc., etc. More key. Oh, okay, that's really cute. Oh, I did not expect that. That's great. Roll is helping Heather torture her. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Phantom of the Auditorium, there you go. Phantom of the Park. Phantom of the Theme Park. Y'all haven't seen Dead End Paranormal Park, aka Dead Endia? Highly recommended. Netflix canceled the 3rd season because it was too gay, but they're working, or have already done, I'll have to check on that, the final season in comic book form. The phone works. I should be able to call Amy. Whoops, I have to insert a quarter first. That's not how that works either. Perfect. Amy's phone number is 555-0199. So who used to live there? Who used to have that number? Need a Captain Crunch toy.
Hello?
Amy, it's Vivian. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vivian, I'm relieved that you called.
Are you safe? I've been searching for you.
Of course I am, Viv.
Where are
Very
you?
stilted.
I'm so confused. The school looks completely different and...
I just finished getting ready. Please, tell me you'll make it to the theater to see me.
Getting ready? Theater? What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. Just don't be late for the big show tonight.
Possession?
Weber Building Theater.
Wait! Amy?
Well, thank you, Bad Road. I can usually remember a phone number for about 10 seconds. Deep fake voice. Very possible. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're out in the courtyard now. I can dig it. It's a really nice courtyard for a public school. You know, aside from all the electric fence. A school newspaper. Cast list for Phantom of the Opera. Starring Heather Moore, Raul Rousseau, etc. Understudies, Chrissy Castro, Andrew Brown, etc. Oh, and then it's going to turn out Heather dies and Chrissy takes her place. And then it turns out Chrissy killed her. And, or we can just, you know, full on Phantom of the Opera. If you were wondering what this game is using thematically. A note between students. Whoa, did you see they changed the underground tunnel entrance cover? It's this crazy looking lock. Ugh. Yeah, I heard Crane got it installed because we kept breaking in. What a buzzkill. Buzzkill. Look, I grew up in the 90s. Buzzkill is not... You know what? It actually makes sense that it would be worded as though it were written by someone who grew up in the 70s. Because there was so many Gen X filmmakers putting out horror in the 90s. So yes, this is very much a love letter, specifically to 90s horror, and I'm digging that. It's a clean metal placard. Weber Building, Electives, Arts, and Theater. Building's filled with smoke. No way am I going in there. I'll have to clear out the smoke before going inside there. She's just jumped right into puzzle solving mode after that first area. Good for her. Little bit genre savvy. It's a jumbo air conditioning unit. It isn't making any sound. I would love to live in a place with a central air unit at some point. HVAC. On. Oh. Nothing, huh? Strip of tape that reads, "Reminder, power supply is connected to the gymnasium." Oh, good. Power light is off. The system is down. The system is down. The system. The metal placard, gymnasium. Well, that was easy. Gotta get one of those Staples buttons. A lot of Z fighting. And generally flickering light. Oh, I missed him. My camera was turned the wrong way. Oh, I thought that was a pillar and I was weirded out when I turned to the side and it was flat. It's cool to be kind. Fuck yeah, it is. Ooh, a tombola machine. Covered in blood. It's a tumbler for a raffle, but it won't move because the hand crank is missing. You know, you could just move it, right? You could just, like, physically move the cage. My very own The Cheat. That's right. Can I just use the screwdriver? No, seriously though, you can just roll it on your own. Bathrooms. If I find a way to raise the gate, I could get inside. This bathroom is for women, men, and wheelchairs looking to the side. Swimming pool area. No, the three genders. I can roll it on my own. Mechanical. Oh, good. Power diverter. Huh, not exactly sure what this is. Looks like if I flip the switch, I can turn on the HVAC panel. It's a hastily written note. Hey, Fred! We installed this diverter to help power the new HVAC system in Weber. We only got enough power for the gym or the HVAC, so make sure it's only on when needed. Who installed this? Okay, those are where the locks are engaged. I guess I should read what it's going to tell me. Status indicator says the pool is locked. The gym is locked. Okay, and there's a red one that leads to the pool and the office, and everything else is on a... Are these the bottom and the upper one different colors? I think the upper one looks green, and the bottom one I can't tell. It looks similar. Well, anyway, the bottom one leads to the gym. The middle one leads to the pool and the office. And the top one leads to storage and bathrooms. Can't tell? Oof. Not just my color blindness kicking in then. I mean, partially, but... Password 3451. Now I gotta figure out how... Hey, it's a Pokeball. Oh, I see. 3, 4... 5... And that's not it. Not even... Trying to look at the number of lines, which would make this 4, this 2, this 3. So 3, 4. Oh yeah, we're getting it now. 5, 1. Did not open. The sticky note with a handwritten message. Password is 3451. But this lock requires symbols, not numbers. Very odd. It's a note from the maintenance department. Oh, there's the fucking key right there. Hey, Fred! We're a bit short-staffed right now, so no one can train you. If the fuse box breaks, you just gotta replace the fuses. Everything else you need is right there in the fuse box. Signed, Jim. There's a comedy of errors that led to the school burning down, huh? An ad for high-velocity toilet flushers. There's a sticky note attached. Maybe this'll help with those backed-up toilets. Okay, so if it's 3451, the top 3 from right to left, and then the middle one on the bottom. Do that before I forget. 3, 4, 5, 1. There we go. Alright, I totally know what to do with that. I'm gonna take a look at this. You pick up the fuse. Ah, that makes sense. This says it's fuse B. This says ohms, and this says tildes. Fuck, okay. I need to replace a fuse is the main thing that I was told. Does not seem like there's fuse to take out here, though. Yeah. Not that you should with the power turned on. Always, always, always treat any circuit as though it is powered. Oh, there we go. Okay. That opened the whole middle section up. And what does that... No, that only opens up the bottom of the section. C and D. I'm assuming that I have to find one that says B. Close it again? I can't close it again. Maybe it'll close on its own. Or maybe it'll just stay open. Oh, I get it. Aha. Now we can insert fuse B. And that opens here. Goes 8 and 0. What does the tilde symbol here mean in terms of electricity? Okay, that's stable at 100. Similar numbers on the multimeter to the left. I mean, yeah, but it just points to 4, I guess? Oh, this one can go up to, that one adds zeros, okay. So we're looking at 400 is what we need. There we go. And this one we probably just pull, yep. All right. Alright, so now the bathrooms and storage should be open. And we probably won't die immediately. This is a good beat. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars. Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be alive. And I'm a famous actor even when the... Tongue-tied, sorry. Ooh, did I see this yet? Someone left me a secret admirer note and a beautiful rose, too. I thought I saw Raoul looking at me in class. Maybe he did notice me after all. Bathrooms. The gate's stuck. I'll have to find another way to raise it. What was the other one that was open? I want to say office. A pink paper hand, but somebody ripped it to pieces. The name Heather is written on it. Doesn't look ripped to pieces. Now, how would I get to the gymnasium office? Oh, right. It's probably this one over here, yeah? Oh, that's storage. Storage is where I was supposed to... Yeah, storage. Okay. Excellent. Do I still have the candle, or did we... Yeah, we dropped that at some point. Probably while running away. I need a key to unlock this storage cabinet. Oh, I need lockpicks. What would Amy do? I... Oh, that's good. She looks directly at the flashlight. Very obviously, to the point that her neck twists and cranes unnaturally when I try to walk past it. And then as soon as the light hit me in the back so that the darkness could cover the disappearance, boom, the kid disappears. Get possessed, probably. Oh no, you're right. Press Y to toggle the flashlight. Ooh. I'm not the only one who has to fear the spotlight. I hope there's not a battery mechanic. This isn't the worst flashlight I've had in a video game, like, not by a long shot. But it's not good. It gives me some surrounding residual light. So it could be a lot worse, but... Video game flashlights are so rarely good. He uses a shake mechanic like a rat's shaker. Oh no. My favorite thing in that game was when she cracked the rat into a glow stick. Hey, you okay in there? The door won't budge.
Are you okay in there?
I can still see your boots. The boots are surprisingly not disappearing. Wild. We might get jump scared. Well, yeah, there we go. I already got the brave achievement. Otherwise, I might have gotten it there. That's my assumption anyway. Okay, I can deal with that when we go to break. You take the ring of cabinet keys. Okay, now we have cabinet keys. I think that was especially fun to her because she used to rave. Oh, sweet. Now I'm on the other side. Glad we got this cool beat back. You won't believe the things I've seen. Forgot the lyrics as I was trying to say it. There we go. It wasn't broken, it was just locked. Okay, so we were in the girls' room, interestingly. I guess that makes sense, because we entered from there. On the other side. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else to find in here, at least. We also, I don't think, have to worry about storage or bathroom anymore. Because I think the gate will stay up. I may be wrong, though. Ooh, burbling. Everyone loves burbling, especially in a boys' room. Gross. I think I see something at the bottom, but I'm not reaching in there until I flush out that black sludge. And that's gonna overflow. Oh, gross. Well, at least she hates herself less than James. His fucking name. Oh my god, I've forgotten the name of the main character of Silent Hill 2. James Sunderland, there we go. A note between students. Raoul totally has a crush on Chrissy, right? He's been staring at her in class. What? The quiet chick? No way. Alright, so we have one of the fuses that we'll need for one of the other panels. We have C. We don't have D, though. We also don't have the handle for the tombola. Can we just use one of the other... No, we can't use the other fuses to power the second panel. Or maybe if I change the circuit like that... No, still need the... We still need the D. Oh, let's check the bottom panel. Nothing? Oh wait, it's already unlocked. Okay. E and F. No spare fuses or anything. Alright, we're gonna have to look around a bit then. Because we cannot open the gym, the pool, or the office currently. I guess we can turn on the HVAC and clear out the other building. Which means that the gym's gonna turn into a stealth section now. No? Really? For your safety, if the switch appears locked, please repair the fuse box first. Okay. I do like that they actually specifically told me that, and in a natural way. Where could another fuse be? All clues are highlighted, and I believe that means items as well. Did we ever go into the... Yeah, that's where we got one of the fuses. Very interesting. I mean, also there was the ending. What the rat said there, that was really funny. That game really manages to do comedy really well in a lot of places. info board. Welcome to the bully free zone. Don't forget to enter our raffle and win a cool prize. There's some general information on bullying and how to prevent it, which of course puts all the onus on the children who are being bullied. The letter from the principal. Due to recent events, we are holding a mandatory anti-bullying seminar. We will remind students how they should behave at school. Very effective. Good job. Good job, principal. This is why we need to get, they're called various poses for the PNG tubers, because then I could just push a button and I would clap on the screen. Gaston, what are you doing, baby? Why are you pacing? Gaston's decided he's gonna pace back and forth. Alright, we can't leave the gym area. So I've just gotta search every nook and or cranny. It's a display for students to take the pledge to stop bullying. A bunch of paper hands with students' names are glued on. A single hand is missing from the center of the board. Do you think we can glue it back up there? That'll work? No. Gaston, please. Thank you. Alright. Rizvi had an event over the weekend. He got a little bit food aggressive towards me. So wound up having to hand feed him for a bit. He was also feeling sickish, so that helped. And recognizing that I'm not going to take his food away obviously helps. But he's been doing really well today. Got to be another. This trash can on its side, definitely. Oh, the box is clipping through the back up. Where is this? I tried to say second and D at the same time. I don't see anything. Cabinet keys. Oh, shit. We gotta find storage cabinets. Which will probably be in storage. See, I'd completely forgotten about the keys that we just got. That's on me. Sometimes it's dyslexia, sometimes it's ADHD. Sometimes it's color blindness. There's our next fuse. Nothing else interesting? No, crying child isn't back there. Oh, well. Not ideal.
I know you're in here.
I'm not in here. What are you talking about? I'm craning my neck to the side, as though that's gonna help anything. Nope. Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Trying to figure out what his path is. Okay. This is fine. Oh, don't turn. Okay, yeah, you can turn that way. That's totally fine. Fuck. Went the wrong way, went the wrong way, went the wrong way. Crap. Oh, made it. That was pretty tense. Kid once again flipped around to sleep at the foot of the bed and is now laying across my leg. Oh. I mean, I can imagine it being frustrated, but to have someone who trusts you that much. All right. Use the fuse. Now we go over here. We plug the multimeter back in. Right, we're looking at 8 times 10 on ohms. There we go. Simple little basic math puzzle. I can dig it. Pool and office are now open. I don't even know where the office is. I guess it's behind that door that's already blocked off. Alright, hopefully Siren Head isn't gonna find me. Oh, Siren Head is still here. Doors are blocked from the other side. Well, that's not ideal. I would prefer it if the doors were not blocked from the other side. Oh, I hear a phone ringing. Oh, there's so much Z fighting on some of this stuff. Yeah, that's pretty blocked off, huh? Where did this break off from? It looks like it's fallen, but the ceiling and walls are pretty intact. Very video gamey. Oh look, it's more poop. There's more poop in the pool. Ahem, this is our pool. Note that there is no pee in it. Please keep it that way. I was on a motel pool. A motel pool in a town I used to live in. They had that sign up. It has stuck with me. The pool is filled with some sort of black goo. So gross. I don't want to touch that stuff. So this is I wouldn't want to touch it either. Pool closed. Okay. Well, it's open now, I guess. Yuck. No way am I going down there. I've got to drain the black goop before I climb in. He is willing to touch things that were just covered in black goop, though. Alright, and this will lead into the office. There's a phone ringing in the office. I wonder who could be calling. Hello? Aw,
Hello?
I wanted to mash the pound key.
Amy!
Do you really think I'd date you, Viv? I know about that sad, sappy letter you wrote me. You don't even have the guts to say it on my face.
No. No, wait. I know this isn't you, Amy.
Just go home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
Ominous.
I'll save you, no matter what. Even if you do hate me.
An incident report about a student who was injured. Heather slipped while on the diving board and broke her leg. She stated there was an oily substance on the diving board that caused her to slip. Unfortunately, we could not find evidence of the substance. We believe it was an accident. Boys swim team, bronze 75. Boys swim team, bronze 81. Silver 85. Bronze 79. Gold 87. Silver 1990. Silver 1990. 2 of those. Girls swim team, gold 80. Silver 91. Bronze 77. And so yeah, it just goes up like that. I'm not gonna look at all of these. Come on. Latest one is silver 75, so they're not in numerical order. Gold 91. I thought they might be in chronological order, but it doesn't seem like it. Fortunately, we happen to have that key. In fact, it's odd because we would have had to have it anyway. Right, we got a fuse. Anything interesting in these boxes? No. They're all file boxes. Alright, we've got a digital safe. Alright. 1, 1, 1, 1. Damn. 1, 1, 1, 2. Damn. 1, 1, 1, 3. Damn. I wonder how long I could keep up that bit with a straight face. Damn. 0001. Damn. Can you fucking imagine if it was 0001? Their trophy organizational skills are a bit lacking, very much so. I wanted to climb up there and see if I could find an oily substance on the diving board. A sign that reads, "Caution, wet floors. High risk of slipping and falling, no horseplay tolerated." Pool drain pump. Missing a handle. This is the wrong item. Is it gonna be the same handle as the tombola? A note between students. Did you see that crazy accident with Heather slipping on the diving board? Being really careful here now. Mr. Fitz even shut off the drain pump and put the valve in his office. Huh, alright. Alright, this is where we came in. We've got a bit of a shortcut. That trash can combined with a shortcut tells me that there is going to be a stealth section. Where would the valve be? Please tell me it's not in one of these many trophies. I'm gonna look at them anyway, even though I know they wouldn't do that, because that would be obnoxious. Alright, that's all of them, I'm pretty sure. And if it's not, well, game will just be over, or be unfinished forever, because I won't check those again. Oh wait. Sticky note. Here, both teams won gold. Okay. That would be the safe combination. Alright, so we've got gold 1990 or 87 or 80. 87. That was this one, right? 1987 is our combination. The toolbox was 001, so it's on brand. Yep. Very much so. Okay, 1, 9, 8, 7. That gives us the pool pump handle. We'll now use to drain the pool. Also not gonna run because I've seen people slip in pools and get seriously injured. I'm respecting the rules here. All right? Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes rules are made for a reason. And this will give us the last fuse, I assume. That's a hell of a musical sting for a pool starting to drain. What? Oh, serious Silent Hill vibes here. Dang. Sometimes rules are made for a reason, like treat every circuit like it's powered. Yep. And sometimes rules are made for a reason, like they want to keep black people down. In fact, that's what a lot of rules are. All right, another burnt note. Dear Chrissy, understudy no longer. It's your turn to shine. Your secret admirer. Oh, Raoul got Heather injured. It's literally Phantom of the Opera. Alright, there's the tombola handle. Sorry, the raffle crank. Which is... Why? Raffle crank might be the funniest word I thought of in a while. Oh my gosh. Well, not ideal, as usual. Alright, we're gonna have to do this quick, huh? Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, this room's lit again, at least. He's here, inside your mind. Now, I understand that the Joel Schumacher Phantom of the Opera is a bad movie. But it is a bad movie that I fucking revel in. It is so hilarious in so many unintended ways. And honestly, I love the cheesy version of the score. Much like a lot of other Joel Schumacher films of the era, it really does not understand its own tone. Okay, Raoul, just talk to Chrissy. I know Heather's a bitch, but there's no reason to try and drown her. I plan on giving it to her at the end of the night. I like that that is there. All right, everyone. Tombola! Other way? You interrupted my song, you bloody fuse. That one's like actually covered in blood. Not even gonna mention it. So glad these are... Yeah, she's not even gonna mention that this one is covered in blood. Nor did she mention it with the tombola itself. That's an odd thing for her not to comment on, isn't it? Bitches bring puppies into the world. Heather's an asshole. See, some of the chat I'm reading off my phone, and I can't figure out how to get my phone to stop censoring the chat. So sometimes I don't click through to tell it to show me the word, so I have to guess. Alright, so we're gonna... insert, use F. Use E. If I read it off of... Yes, my phone censored jerk. I assume because it can be a reference to a specific other action. Lower. Oh, that was quick. 1 times 1. Okay. We just bring this down to... Wrong way. 1, 0, dot. There we go. 1 ohm. It also censored jerk with the letters spaced apart. So that's wild. Like, it's not censored on OBS, but it's censored on mobile. Alright, so now we have access to... Storage, bathroom. Oh. Now we have access to something in the gym, but the gym's power was already... What did that open? Because we're in the gym. So there's no basketball hoops here? We can't exit the front door. Maybe this is an auditorium that just kind of looks like a gym? Not sure why the omega means a closed circuit. Built on an electrical panel means a broken circuit. Huh. Bet it lets that switch work by the door. There was a switch by a door? Fuck. Let's find that then. There's the bathrooms. The way into the pool. Oh, right. On the inside. Yes, thank you. Excellent. Now, is that it? Guess the HVAC system should have power now. We're gonna have to sneak out of here. Not gonna risk not sneaking. Oh, okay. Without the sound, that would have been, like, much scarier. If there wasn't this sound of whispering, I think that would make it even creepier. Just seeing those vague shapes move away and you're not 100% sure if that was being rendered in the game or your vision playing tricks on you. But again, it is aping 90s horror, which is not a subtle genre or time. Oh. Womp. Told ya, womp. The air conditioner's on. That musical sting as a "you finished the puzzle" sound is so strange. The smoke in the building has cleared out, and it'll be nice and cool in here soon. You know, aside from the raging inferno that was making the smoke in the first place. Sunnyside Theater. That's Frisbee coughing if that came through the mic. That must be the theater Amy was talking about. One of these days I need to get a... Fuck, I forgot what they're called now. There's condenser microphones, and there's the microphones that have the bouncy bit inside that makes sharp sounds not come through as much. It would be nice to have one of those. I have a sister, I can ask about it later. I've known writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards. Good stuff. Still haven't watched that. On the other hand, I also never finished watching Frankenstein's Monster's Monster Frankenstein, which is in kind of a similar vein. I really enjoyed it and I got interrupted and then I never put it on again, and I don't have a Netflix subscription. A counselor incident form. Few students were bullying Chrissy in the arts hallway, but Raoul stopped the fight. Both students were counseled on the situation and are back in class. So glad the anti-bullying assembly had an effect. What? Oh my god, patting yourself on the back for nothing. Can only assume that's an evaporator microphone. Think of a condenser microphone, which is going to be most microphones you run into, especially for hooked up to computers. Risby, hey. Risby, hey. Hey. I know, I got allergies too. You gotta chill. It's gonna be okay. But if you bite yourself like that, you're gonna bleed. Traumatized dogs. He was brought into our house very, very young. He was just my little caterpillar. And the person who lived here at the time, one of the people who lived here at the time, who has not lived here for a decade, caused a lot of trauma to all 3 of the dogs we had at that point. Well, they did something about a problem, and the problem got better. Of course the thing they did worked. It has nothing to do with Raoul having a crush on the bullying victim and the bully having a crush on Raoul. How would the teachers know about that anyway, right? How could they possibly pay attention to the children that they are supposed to be mentoring? Some degree is framed for the school counselor. Especially not the counselor. How could he ever know about that? That's not his job. I hope the sarcasm came dripping through there. Whoa. This keypad is really low res. Look on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Just keep on the sunny side of life. There are fire sprinklers on the ceiling. I miss Sharon, Lois, and Bram. I can get into the theater if I find a way to turn them on. So they've got an actual, like, theater built into the school? Like a full-on theater? Oh, it's a school for the arts. Okay, that makes more sense. So I'm looking at it and half of the building is set aside for the arts. And then they've got actual core curriculum over on the east side. Counselor at my cousin's daughter's school apparently thinks it's his job to funnel students into his alma mater. Gross. So glad I'm not the only one who had that song going through their head. Hell yeah. I can make notes here if I get lost. You are here. You are not here. It's not letting me make notes manually, so it's just going to be an automatic thing. The doors to the hallway are locked. Well, we used up all of our keys, because that's how keys work in video games. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. Oh my god, it's a code wheel. Alright, so we line this up at the gray. There'll be one more. Then we line the outside up with the vines. Can't believe I'm using a code wheel. The last time I used one of these was to play a Commodore 64 game. Remember when copy protection was actually cool? Most of it never was. Don't be fooled. There's also AV and poetry in these. Ah, so some of it's... yeah. I didn't notice all of it. I just saw biology. AV is something that I... oh, ooh, too heavy. This debris is too heavy for me to lift on my own. Well, you know how to fix that. Pry it open with pliers. Aw. Alright, I guess we're climbing down this secret hatch with the obvious code wheel. Especially Goldbox SSI games, yeah. Alright, we've got another statue here. Holding keys. Can I take the keys, or is her thumb wrapped around them? Oh, it just lets me take them. Oh, I can't close the doors after. That's interesting. It never lets me put stuff back. And while we're at a point where that makes sense, it still bugs me that I couldn't do it in the first part. Okay, that's all we had to do down here? Huh. At least that wasn't goop. At least that was just water. So seriously, someone needs to drain the basement. Alright, so we've opened one of the classroom hallways. The other one is we need to find a jack or something in order to move the debris. Or another person. It could be another person. Maybe we'll meet some cool ghosts. Not that it sounds like the ghosts that we've heard from are particularly cool. Except for Chrissy. But then again, Chrissy and Vivian are like the same archetype. Drama class. This is where all the llamas go. Hey look, it's a chalice, like in Romeo and Juliet. Wait, was Romeo and Juliet, was the poison taken from a chalice? I'm actually not sure. Now that I am thinking about it. I often associate poisoned drinks with chalices, though. One of the streamers I watch speedruns Ultima 6, and he's mentioned all the copy protection answers you're supposed to look up in the memorized all the copy protection answers you're supposed to look up in the manual. That's kind of amazing. Ultima 5 and 6 are my favorites. A note between students. Raoul, thank you for standing up for me last week. I'm really excited to be in the play together. Mr. Crane says I need extra acting lessons, so I have to stay late after school with him most days. But maybe we can practice together sometime on the weekend. Signed, Chrissy. Alright. Raoul is the Phantom. Chrissy is What's-Her-Face. And Heather is the other one who gets injured. Can you tell it's been a long time since I've really thought about Phantom of the Opera? The vessel with the pestle has the brew that is true. The pellet with the poison is in the chalice from the palace. Yes, that's why I associate those. Thank you. Actually thinking the other understudy is the Phantom. Very possible. Do you remember the name that was given for the other understudy? What's going on? But see, Raoul definitely is crushing on Chrissy, which is why I assume that he's the Phantom. But we haven't heard much about the other guy. Don't recall it? Yeah. It's a big metal hatch with a strange keyhole. This is the wrong item. Damn it, I just want to pick a lock. Some kind of construction contract. Description of work. Installation of a prop chandelier. Additional notes. Client requests the chandelier be installed hanging over the stage. 3 ropes will be used to secure the fixture. They're going so all out on this that they're actually doing the chandelier, which is like the center point of the stage version of Phantom of the Opera. It's the thing that's supposed to make you feel like you're there in the show. And it did not work at all on screen. Got the other understudy's name the instant when it was no longer on screen. I too have a lot of difficulty recalling names. As JJ would say, that's fine because I'm also terrible with faces. So 98% of what I know about Phantom is from reading Masquerade by Terry Pratchett. Lindsay Ellis has a really good video about Phantom of the Opera, specifically the Schumacher version. If you wanna learn about not only the show, but also why the Schumacher version is not very good. The other 2% is the Phantom of the Opera is here inside your mind. No, Bad Road, no. Oh, fuck. You finally got to see Phantom live about 8 years ago. Oh, it's so cool live. It's so cool live. 3 ropes will be used to secure the fixture. I hope you enjoyed it immensely. If you understand the risks, please accept this agreement. Contract is signed by several members of the school staff. Coffee. I also need a coffee button. If JJ asks anyone what kinds of poses we should get for the PNG tubers, tell her I said coffee. You loved it? Awesome. Degrees and awards. This teacher must have been really serious about theater. So she's figured out that she's not in Kansas anymore, so to speak. It took her a while, and there was no big revelation. It was just, over time, she started to understand it. And that's, like, weirdly realistic compared to most writing in horror situations. Coffee and clapping. Oh, right, clapping. A note between students. Oh, thank you for... Okay, we already read that one. Anything else in here besides the trapdoor? Normally, in a drama class, the trapdoor would be on the stage. This is a fainting couch. Y'all know about fainting couches? In theory, the way women had to dress in Victorian times with things like ill-fitting corsets, had to be rich to get a well-fitting corset, would cause them to faint. And so instead of trying to figure out why women all over were fainting, they just decided, oh, that's a normal woman thing. And so they invented fainting couches. That's so wild to me. Alright, this one is also too heavy. The fact that it goes for an item immediately afterwards definitely tells me we're gonna find a jack or similar. Hey, Mr. Jack, on the side of the freeway in the car. You can't afford a good corset, but you can afford a spare couch. I mean, that's capitalism. Keep in mind that even rich people didn't necessarily understand what good corseting was back then. Most people who corset nowadays are far better educated on the subject than your average person would have been then. A note between students, which is why they will always caution people about things like unfitted corsets. Is it me, or has practicing for this new play been really intense? No, we've all been feeling the stress. The drama teacher's been micromanaging everything. I have never ever in my life heard a real person refer to a specific teacher of theirs as the ex-teacher. Maybe name the ex-teacher, but never just the ex-teacher. That's a wild one. Historically, clothes were one of the most expensive things you can own. Oh, yes. Even nowadays, it gets like that. Like, I've only updated my wardrobe really twice in the past 20 years. Sometimes my ex-teacher. That's true. I've definitely heard that occasionally, but even then, I usually have heard it accompanied with the teacher's name. Ugh, I can't wait until this play is over. If you're talking to another student, it'd be Mr. Z, exactly. So, y'all ever seen Poltergeist? Also, we're floating about an inch above the floor. I wouldn't have even noticed if not for that angle on the shadows. Why are the buttons not labeled? It's a slot for a VHS tape. Oh, good. She knows what a VHS tape is. She also knew what a payphone is, so... Can we just stop the white noise, please? White noise makes it very difficult for me to concentrate. Oh, is that another note? Or is that the same note? Did you see Raoul and Chrissy are hanging out together now? Isn't that because they're both leads in the play? Well, I see them giggling together and passing notes in class. Feels like more than just friends. Wait, what? Those are things friends do. Those are literally just things friends do. Ha! Way to go, weird girl. You must be one of the most popular guys at school. Which would, in fact, not make him the Phantom, you know, classically. Because the Phantom, too, is an outcast. Albeit one of his own creation. A notice poster. A POTUS noster. New practice schedule for Phantom of the Opera. All orchestra students participating must attend each session. Geez, these poor students must have had to practice so much. Oh, hey. Blood. I can't hit the sharps. They ruined my song. This piano only plays in C. We're gonna have to copy some notes, and I don't know which key is which on a keyboard. Are they gonna make you play a song to open something? Who do they think they are? Who do they think you are? Jill Valentine, master of unlocking? A screenshot of a game where there's a VHS player that takes the tape along with. Wow. Oh, that would be unnecessarily complicated. Oh, like just trying to make a VHS tape. Just trying to make a VCR that would take it long ways. That would be awful. I don't mind. Well, we'll all be flat. Alright, so that's the drama class. No, that's the music class. The drama class was back earlier. Yeah, the relatively low render distance combined with the flickering and warping visuals And the low range of the lighting, it's creating some really scary / cool effects. Right, that's art class. Wait, I thought it was drama class at this. Or is this not that? Oh, this isn't that end. It just has a similar cabinet at the end. All right. The white key immediately to the left of the 2 black keys is C, if you remember correctly. Excellent. I will try to use that information to my advantage when they inevitably make me play it. Another thing I could ask JJ, but you know. A diary page. I can't believe it! I mean, you, and the Zeppelin, and the fire! Sorry, wrong game. Raoul asked me to be his girlfriend. We made it official and bought promise necklaces at the mall. That's more of an early 80s thing. Now kissing him on stage will be even more romantic. There are hearts drawn all over the page. I mean, C is also B sharp, yes. That I did know. Hey, I found a jack on the side of the freeway in the car. You pick up the jack and put it in your pocket, I guess. Oh, that's not good. Trying to identify where we're actually trying to get. Oh, fuck. Hey, we died. Or at least took damage. Open the inventory. I'm finally getting the tutorial for the inhaler. Put out the fire. Repair the shrine's face. Find Amy. Repair the shrine's face? What? What? Was there a shrine we're trying to repair the face of? Because my mind is blanking on it. I don't remember telling you to do that. Yeah. That's weird. I feel like I missed something major. Now we can use this jack. Have to try and lift it by hand first, of course. Why is everything shaking? Okay. Any more? Yeah, I see. All right. That is either a tampon. Yeah, it's a tampon machine. The other option would be a condom machine. But I don't see that being in an American school, at least, at this point in time. And the jack having... Well, there's another thing we have to jack. Okay, good. We did get to keep it. Because there's the other rubble out in the main lobby. Yeah, exactly, not in the 90s. A Burned letter and rose. How could you break my heart? He'll just hold you back. I won't let him ruin our special night. Oh, yeah. More from the Phantom. You pick up the inhaler. Hey, that's the first inhaler we've actually gotten to pick up. This leads into the other bathroom. Right? Something from the right. What's going on with this mirror? Like it was hung up differently from the others. Mirror. What's going on with that mirror? Yeah, we put the jack back in our pup. Every time, I'm starting to have to struggle not to laugh when it does that fucking sting. You pick up the face piece. Well, now we know about the face. Oh, there was a little guy behind it. Presumably, the little guy we've been seeing is the Phantom of the Opera. Diary page. I got another admirer letter. I thought Raoul was my admirer, but now I'm sure it isn't him. I'm so scared. I feel like I'm constantly being watched. I should show this letter to Raoul. And Willow nailed it. Yeah, I thought Raoul was gonna get progressively creepier. Okay. Here, let's, this is where I belong. Not Vivian, just me specifically. Is that just gonna turn on every time I get close? I must admit, that would have been pretty funny. Okay, I have to go from spot to spot. This is basically a better realized version of the Sherry sections from Resident Evil 2 Remake. This whole game has been. And those parts were very flawed, but had good ideas. I say sections, but there was really only the one. I don't fear you, Spotlight. Which I guess means I'm playing wrong. Made it. This is where I saw that strange hatch. And oh, nice. It actually shows us where unfinished puzzles are. The TV in the music class was missing cables and a VHS tape. Nothing about a shrine. Be crawling around with... I think it's literally just a light shining down. Alright, I'm gonna go to the break real quick. This might warrant another stream next week or something. Alright, before we go to the break, I do want to remind you all that there is still a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help. They include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black lives matter. Lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'll see you back here then. Okay, we're back. Maybe I should set up a fade in so it doesn't take a sec to... So it's not noticeable that it has to wait a sec for the USB capture to turn back on. How's everyone do? I personally am doing pretty good. Let's boop that button and then boop this button and let's get back to it. Oh, Rizvi. I'm gonna have to check him for fleas. He shouldn't have them again this soon yet. It's only been a couple weeks since he had the flea drops. Might be pollen. Oh hey, the music turns off when I'm not tabbed into the game. But the sound effects keep going, or at least the ambiance keeps going. Can I just do this immediately? No. I've never used one of these before. You just used it, though. I know what she means. I'm just being pedantic. No way does that hit at that angle and then not fall forward. Especially since it apparently fell through this locker. Very dark in here. Looks way darker to y'all than it does to me. Still looks pretty fucking dark. Right? More trophies. A lot of sports kids in this theater for the arts. Digital media. Ooh. Remember back when it was digital media instead of just media? A message on the screen says, please insert disk to save file. I can insert a floppy disk into this drive. How about this piece of face for an altar that I did not know existed until I read about it in the menu. Still haven't figured out where it's supposed to be. Multimedia. Ah, yes, that too. A poster. Transparency printers are now available for use. You can print out transparencies used for overhead projectors. Use the designated computers for printing when you have a file ready. Well, that's pretty nice. This school seems to be pretty well off. It's a printer for projector sheets. If I print a document, I can pick it up here. Don't know why I'd need to do that yet. A diary page. I can't stop thinking about the letter I got before Raoul went missing. I tried to tell my parents about it, but the note is gone. I couldn't find it. They don't believe me. I'm too scared to go to anyone else. I need to do what I can to find Raoul. A stack of missing posters. Missing Raoul Rousseau. Last seen at Sunnyside High on 0301. March 1st. It's not Mario Day, but it is Moroi Day. Which I think must be related to Hoi Polloi Day. Printer is ready. Please insert disk with data to print file. Okay, couple of options there, I guess. A display stand. Use the computers on this table to print documents. Okay, this is for regular documents. The other is for transparency. Do they even use, like, transparency overhead projectors anymore? I gotta assume they just, you know, have... A lot of places would have slightly more modern digital projectors that just hooked in through software. Literature class. All right, we've got a rose, a birdcage, and a knife through the heart. So we've got to put together when these 3 events happen, right? According to what clues? Okay, we're gonna need to print a transparency and put it here, which will then highlight the words that matter. I've done this puzzle before. Even the analog ones are document cameras that project what the camera sees. Ah. Interesting. Student delinquency slip. Student name Raul Rousseau. Reason for delinquency unexcused absences. Notes have not been able to make contact with student. What about his parents? See no messages or no mention of his parents at this point. A note between students. Dude, people have been freaking out since Raul went missing. Yeah, Chrissy has been in the media room printing all those posters. It's so sad. Do you think she could have done something? No way. She's so depressed. It's true, being depressed does make it harder to do things, but maybe he ran away to get away from her. Haha. So much gossiping. A kid goes missing and they're joking about it? That's so cruel. Right, well... let's find another room. Which way did we come in? That's the question. Literature class. This is digital media. So we're going this way, I believe. I see. Then I'm gonna have to run like hell the other way. That was cute. Oh, we can still hear it. Hey, there's a child in a cage. Perfectly normal thing to see. Absolutely something that would be in an art room, right? Oh, and here we've got a bird. Oh, I guess this is biology. That still doesn't explain the kid in the leg. The kid in the... Bleh! I tried to say cage, rage, and like 3 other words all at the same time. A small dissected bird. The organs look pristine. That's an odd observation. A biology book. For our next project, we will be dissecting a lovebird. Lovebirds are known for choosing one mate for life. If we break their heart, will they be able to move on and find a new mate? What the Fuck. And I thought my high school was creepy. Crash! Looks over her shoulder. That was a result of where the camera was positioned, but it did make it look like she was checking if anyone saw her. The cage was damaged in the fall. There's something wrapped around the mannequin's wrists. You can bend the bars with the right tool to grab it. Oh, at least we're getting to use this a second time. Making the same sound that makes it look like everything's on hinges. TV cables. Alright, now we just need a tape. Why would we think that the tape was an important thing to find? Horror game. A school announcement. All students must return home if you are not involved in an after-school activity. For your safety, please follow these rules. Do not talk to strangers. Walk together in groups. If a stranger approaches you, just say no. If a stranger comes up to you, that's no good. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna die here, huh? Like, there's no way this spot works. Yeah. Alright, we found the AV club. I wonder if we only find these if we've used one already. Because I've only found the one so far. And I found it very... yeah. Yep. It looks like one spawns in after you use one. It's subtle enough that if I didn't constantly think about the mechanics of the games I'm playing, I might not have noticed. And yes, I did see I can duck under the shelf over there. I'm just looking around first. Oh look, there's actually a couple places you can duck in here. A diary page. Without Raoul, I feel so broken. Why am I still in the play? I only auditioned because I wanted him to notice me. Now he's gone. There's no point in doing the show anymore. I'm telling Mr. Crane today that I quit. Hey, we got a VHS tape. We did it, everyone. We went analog. What could ever replace the long life and durability of magnetic tape? Okay, something creaked. Don't think it was anything important. Oh, yes it was. That's just rude. That actually got me a little on edge. Hi! Thanks, bud. You wanna talk? You okay? Can I come closer? Okay, I'm not gonna Okay, that's adorable. Hey, we got a strange key. Not a strange key, that's an Allen wrench. Like, they still use those. Alright, bud. No, she keeps looking back at him, so I'm supposed to approach, I guess. He gonna grab me and hurt me? Huh. I gotta admit, that's actually a little unnerving. Oh, hi. You're everywhere, huh? Oh, there's lots of you. But they aren't the bad guys. In fact, they just gave me an item that I needed. Fuck. Not gonna come down here, right? Or yes, it is. I can't go back into the... Alright. Okay, so you can't be at the ends of the halls. Or in any of the open spots. Alright, I understand the mechanics now. Alright, so I'm assuming that the hex key is gonna open up. We got an inhaler around here, maybe? Anything? No? Alright. I'm sure one will show up soon. Alright, so... we gotta go there. And then we also gotta check out the hatch over here. Is the one you have? Oh, right. I forgot I had another one. Thank you. I bet they work differently in like a hard mode. I don't know if there is a hard mode. That's the room we're headed towards first, just because it's very close. Nope, no, no, no. Oh good, there's two of them now. Just what I needed. Any obvious inhalers? I almost said pacifiers, which is a very different thing. Oh, none in here. Maybe it has to be a room we haven't been in before. A big metal hatch with a strange keyhole. Again, it's not really a strange keyhole. It's a very normal hole for an Allen wrench. Oh, I'm glad you can't fall down holes in this. There's a placard with a name on it. Too old and faded to read. The others are perfectly legible and therefore uninteresting. A lot of books and or tapes. Hey, it's a floppy disk. It's blank. Oh yeah, these are tapes. There's the inhaler. Okay, so we have a blank disc, but we don't have any data to put on it. Hi, guys. At this point, they're kind of comforting. Means I need to find a computer that has the data required. May also be in the printing room. I guess our next step is to head to the right and to the music room. Missed me. Being cautious, I could probably go from one table to the next without too much trouble. Aha! I'm living on the edge over here. Who turned that TV back on? Oh, they look like they do because they're burn victims. Because they died in the fire. Okay. That took me that long to figure out. I can plug in cables here. Just standard RCA cables. We'll put this one here, this one here, and this one here. I wonder if it's realistic where it actually doesn't matter what color they go to as long as they match. I like that they have them standardized two different ways. That's cute. Oh, it made me push it in manually. That's cute. Whoops. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, damn it. I like that it stopped playing the first part. Ah, brain. Oh, wait. There we go. There, I found another piece of the face that I don't know why I'm collecting them. Am I missing a piece that I'm gonna need? Like, a diary page. I tried telling Mr. Crane that I quit, but he wouldn't accept it. He said I couldn't quit the show and that it was my time to shine. Sounded just like a letter I got. I have a feeling he knows something about Raoul's disappearance. Oh no, is the Phantom one of the teachers? Oh. Oh. New practice schedule for Phantom of the Opera. Oh, right, we already read that. Alright, so we've got two pieces of this face. The only statue I remember was down in the basement. So that's gotta be the shrine, right? How many pieces of it do I need, though? Very creepy. I'm gonna check around in the art class here. See if there's anything interesting that I need in here. I think we've cleared it out. There's no computers or anything in here. Oh, that's some weird lighting effects. Oh, I see. It's because it's clipping in between the table and the dresser there. That reminds me of the imagery on that lockbox on the other side of the school. Like someone's watching them in the distance. You get it? It's Phantom of the Opera. That's what we're doing. Again, this is good-natured. I'm really enjoying this game. And due to the media literacy of the average video game playing adult, it makes perfect sense that they would be unsubtle. Perfect. Timing. Every damn day I can quit. I'll quit so hard, you will not even be able to understand how much I quit. Alright, let's see if that shrine is what we're trying to repair. Because I thought that we just grabbed a key ring from it. It had not even occurred to me that I was supposed to fix the face. Look, it's Phantom of the Opera. Do you get it? Oh, I do actually have to find the third piece, I guess. Can I bend the fingers? Oh wait, this one I didn't have to bend the fingers off. Right, it was just holding the keys. Yeah, when I saw that, the game did not tell me I needed to repair it immediately, so... Not exactly the first place my mind went. Alright, what are we seeing over here? Alright, everything over here we finished currently. Poetry class has the transparency sheet missing, which we have to get from the computer lab. We've been to biology and AV. It doesn't mention the lockbox that was in the biology room? That's odd. You'd think that would be something that she'd mark. It was very conspicuous. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't just me. But I'm also glad we figured it out. And probably load something on one of the computers and print on the other. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh, just a sec. I came in unprepared. Oh god. Bye. Now, that's the only thing I could think of either. So if we grab perhaps a document over here, because this should have the wanted posters loaded onto it. This is the wrong item. I need a floppy disk that has data on it. Okay, let's try the transparency computer then. Also says insert disk to save file. Okay, here we go. Dyslexia. Document is being saved to disk. Please wait. Yep. That's cute. I like that. Ah, yes. Having to do this under pressure. This is pretty awesome. Here. Document is printing. Please retrieve from printer. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Too much fire, too much fire. Do you think I haven't done this shit in real life? I am pushing 40. This is shit I did every day. Now where was that printer? Do not remember where the document printer was. Transparency printer is over there. I think the document printer is as well. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Being burnt makes it harder to breathe. Oh, God. Well, I've made an error. No, not that one. You didn't see shit. Thank you, Bad Road. Okay. He just walked right up. Not my favorite. Oh, okay, that was a transparency. See, I thought that, I misunderstood how the printing worked a little bit. Okay, please. Is there an inhaler nearby? Is the inhaler in the room with us right now? Right, here's that lockbox. Okay, this is the same room. That's why it wasn't marked. I thought they were in different rooms for some reason. A long, rambling poem, you say? Right, line that up. Love blooms in bright light. My cage hides in the deep dark. Curtain rises at dusk. Betrayal came before shows start. Alright, so we just grab this. We pick... Fuck, I've already forgotten. Alright, so we need love blooms in bright light. That would be this one. My cage hides in the deep dark. That would be the bird cage. We'll point to midnight. Betrayal comes before the shows start. So that would be at sundown. That... Curtain rises at dusk. You mean the curtain rises? There's no curtain on this thing. I'm keeping them apart. Their love can never be. Anything else on here I can move? Wait, curtain rises at dusk, so the trail comes before, so that'll be during daytime. Okay, I see now. I just got the heart wrong. Right there? Yeah, there we go. Got it. That's a cute puzzle. There's the last piece of the face, too. A diary page. Opening night will be my chance to find out if Mr. Crane is hiding something. While he's busy, I'll take his bag and see if I can find anything about Raoul. I hope I'm wrong about everything. Fill lungs in red. Dash back out here. Any sign of an inhaler? No. Probably gotta be a room we haven't been in before. Damn, I can't believe I got burned so bad. Hooray, we did it. Secret door. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Why is it so wet down here? She's willing to just duck down into the wet, too. An expensive-looking home stereo. Did someone live here? Get it? Like the Phantom of the Opera. That's what we're doing. Okay, that is full healing, so that's nice. I got burned so bad, I wish I didn't get burned so bad. Oh, yes, I remember that. Those are some bad roaches. I blame the schools. This photo album is completely empty. Well, it's not really a photo album then, is it? Some diagrams for a stage play. There's an ornate chandelier hanging over the stage and positions for all the actors. An old disposable camera with no pictures remaining. You know what this is? I was gonna say that it's Phantom of the Opera, but because we're seeing it from another step back, it's Phantom of the Phantom of the Phantom of the Opera. Shriveled roses. They were probably really pretty once. Have to go deeper. It's more of those red envelopes I've been seeing around. The stack of blank paper. The premium texture has a soft grain. I hate the word premium now. Not like this happened just now. I just hate the word premium as it's used in capitalist context because it's meaningless. Water conduit failure detected. Zone 1 is off. Okay, these are lights. A label. Industrial sprinkler pump. We've got no pressure at any of these. An intricate set of pipes that route water. There's a missing pipe that needs to be replaced. Can we replace it with a flashlight? No. Darn. Alright, so we finished that area. Alright. Zone 1 is a dressing room. Or is that the theater class? If that's, I think that's a dressing room though, because that mirror is there. So that's creepy. You remember how the kids in that note said that there was peepholes into every class? They've been watching us this whole time. Zone 4. The video of the girls' locker room. Zone 2. It's the video feed of the theater entrance. Zone 1. The video feed of a dressing room. Okay, good. Had to be sure. Zone 3. It's just static. It's a utility tunnels map with notes written all over it. Usual hangout spot. Enters at 8 a.m. Uses bathroom in electives hallway. Oh, God, this is getting gross. In a way, it's very much intended to get gross. An expensive-looking home stereo. Right. Like the Phantom of the Opera. This is the kind of horror that's like, oh no, someone could really do this. Yes, very much. Alright, I've gotta call it now because it's midnight. Any unsaved data? Okay, it did autosave. I remember that it autosaves. Let me hit continue just in case. Okay. Okay, it autosaved at the beginning of this room. That's perfectly fine. Alright, we're gonna come back to this next week, I think. I didn't expect to be doing more than one stream of this. Sorry, I hit mute instead of close up. But here we are. This is very compelling, and it's longer than I was expecting. I foolishly used how long to beat to find out how long it was. And everyone knows, I hope, that people just lie about how long it takes them to beat games for no reason. So, yeah, this is probably at least twice as long as it was claimed on there. Took Andy 2 streams too? That makes sense, for sure. Okay, if you want to support us, I recommend you head on over to Patreon at patreon.com/ifwhen. That's IFWHEN. Last week, JJ uploaded our PNG tuber models, all their parts, under Creative Commons with attribution. So if you ever wanted to look at making your own PNG tubers, those could be a good material for you to start from. You could even just use them as is, but that'd be kind of weird. But on top of that, you also can get a shout out at the end of the stream. So thank you so much to Green, Angelic, Andymonia, Melly Basket, and Sky. You're amazing. Thank you for helping us keep going. We're not in a tight spot this week, finally. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. There's 2 more things I have to do. Here's our schedule. It's over at truckcommunity.neocities.org. And that shows all of the scheduled streams. The next one is tomorrow. Soleil is going to be continuing on with the game Phoenix Wright Justice for All. He's on to, I think, chapter 3. That sounds right. And she's very fun to watch. He does all the voices and everything. And that's at 8:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Then our VOD channel is over at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod, where you can see all the stuff that we've done on this channel. And that's everything. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time. Good night.